You're kidding me with that, right? The Phillies lose 2-1 to the Miami Marlins as they have dropped their fifth straight baseball game, and it was pretty ugly offensively. They just couldn't really seem to get a clutch hit. They were striking out a lot. They put the ball in play somewhat, but they were also striking out a lot. So it was a pretty poor performance out of the Phillies. So let's just kind of get into it. First of all, it was Chase Utley retirement night at the ballpark. It was a nice ballpark. A lot of people were there. It was energetic. It was, everyone was clapping for Chase Utley and what he did for this Philadelphia Phillies organization and over his 13-year career with the Phillies, and he was great. He did a lot. So he played for the Phillies 2003 to 2015 when he was traded to Los Angeles Dodgers. So we'll forget that day when Ruben Amaro Jr. traded him to the Los Angeles Dodgers. I think it was in August of 2015. I'll never forget that day. I was on vacation, so yeah, that was when it was almost 4 years ago. So I was actually a lot younger than I am now. So Ruben Amaro was actually at the game. A lot of people were booing him. Well, I don't think they realized how many good young pitchers he got us, like Pivetta, Eflin. I don't think he gets enough credit for that. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. So it was a nice speech that Utley gave, and he did so much for his organization. Like I said, helped us win a World Series in 2008. 2007. To 2011 NL East champions. So all those years. So it was cool. It was cool. So. Obviously, like I said, the 2008 World Series win was huge. Even though we lost in 2009, the World Series against the Yankees, against CC Sabathia, he was unbelievable in that 2009 World Series. So that was 10 years ago, by the way, in case you were wondering. So it was cool. It was a cool night when it came to that kind of stuff. So other than that, when it came to the game, it was terrible. So let's pick it up top of the second inning. Brian Holiday hits a solo home run to left center field. I was sitting in my seat. It was a line drive, I'd say. And they take a 1-0 lead. And then Jay Bruce struck out, and then we sent Bryce Harper to second. We had him steal. And then Roman Quinn stole home. And then we got a run. So it was 1-1. Because we had Ornson's first and third with nobody out, and we only got one run. And the only reason why we got it is because because Quinn stole home when Harper was stealing second. So I just guys, that is unacceptable. We can never just get a clutch hit. Never can just get a clutch hit. It's really, really disappointing. Cesar Pulio reached on a fielder's choice. Scott Kingery bobbled the ball, and then Brian Anderson scored, and Castro went to second. Yeah, that was an error on Scott Green. That's your ball game, 2-1. And the last run that was scored was in the top of the sixth inning by Miami, and that was enough to propel them to a win. And Aaron Nola was on the mound tonight for the Phillies. He went 8 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs. 1 of them were earned, 1 walks, 10 strikeouts, 1 home run allowed. That was the home run to Holiday. And then Naris came in 1 inning and 2 strikeouts, 2.59 ERA. He's probably going to be our only All-Star. Harper, Realmuto, none of them even made the All-Star game. Isn't that sad? They're all All-Stars last year. Segura, Nola, Harper, Realmuto. Now none of them are even going to make it. Now Naris is probably going to be our only All-Star. It's a popularity contest. Josh Donaldson is going to make the All-Star game. I think you all know how I feel about that. That is ridiculous. I had to have Anthony Rendon. It's a popularity contest, everybody. The right person should be qualified, should be the one who gets the nod, not a popularity contest, okay? Anthony Rendon is having an MVP-type season. He's not even going to make the All-Star game. That's just not fair. It's just not fair. That's not fair. I don't know how Anthony Rendon even keeps his cool, man. He's got to be frustrated. Bryce Harper, 1 for 5. Rhys Hoskins, 3 for 4. He had a good night. Jay Bruce, 0 for 5. JT, 0 for 4. Has not got a hit since that groin injury he had. Gene Segura, 1 for 4. Scott Kingery, 1 for 4. Cesar, 2 for 3. Nola, 0 for 2. Brad Miller was supposed to get at bat, but he was pulled from the game. And Sean Rodriguez pinch hit and struck out. So Roman Quinn 1 for 3. That guy can run. He just can't hit. That's the thing. And he's, by the way, guys, he's no longer switch hitting. He's strictly hitting from the right side only now. He's no longer straight. I mean, he might go back to switch hitting, but as of right now, he's only hitting from the right side. So that's it, guys. Yeah, so pretty anemic offensive night once again. Why can't we score those 4 runs we scored against Washington and put it towards this game? Like, I don't get it. We had 9 hits. It wasn't like we had 4. We had 9 hits. I mean, that's enough to win you a ball game, you think, right? I mean, now there's an element you got to keep in mind here, too. The Phillies did hit the ball pretty hard. Bryce Harper just missed 2 home runs last night. It was so frustrating. He squared it up. I was filming with my phone. I actually was streaming it on Instagram. Dude, I thought he was going to hit it out. It was crushed, and it died on the warning track. Any other day, any other hot, humid day in the summer, that ball would have been out of the ballpark. So I was so frustrated. I've calmed down since, but I have calmed down. But, yeah, so as a team, we struck out 8 times last night. We left 18 runners on base. We had 18 runners on base. You're not going to win too many ball games if you leave 18 runners on base. 18. Like I said, the hits are not the problem right now. It's getting the clutch hits and getting the runs in. Now, I do think things will click eventually. So, everything, I think it's going to be tough now. But luckily, the Braves did lose. Dallas Keuchel got the L. Oh, yeah, that's right. Keuchel, how do you feel? You got slapped with this. Yeah, he lost. So, heck, you think I feel good with Vin Velasquez on the mound tonight, who's 2-4 to 4.71 ERA? I don't think so. Against the Miami Marlins, so the worst team in baseball. I still don't feel good about it. That's really saying something. And then we have LND Los Santos on the mound in the finale game on 105 on Sunday, and he has a 6.43 ERA. You think I feel good with him on the mound either? No, I don't think so. So that's your ball game. 2-1 Miami, your final score. It's another depressing offensive night. Not much else to really be said, guys. It's been really, really bad. 5-game losing streak, as I said. So I hope they figure it out soon. I keep saying that they're going to figure it out, and they haven't yet. So Aaron Nola got slapped with the L. He's now 6-2 in the year. Alcantara got the win. He's 4-6 with a 3.51 ERA. Sergio Romo was given the save his 14th of the year. So, like I said, the ball that Harper hit, dude, that just missed. 2. He almost hit a grand slam too. So that's just got to be frustrating for Harper, man. You know, he's trying to get some power surge, and he just hasn't been able to do it, and it just sucks for him. Divisional news: the Mets defeated the Cubs 5-4. And Washington defeated Atlanta 4-3, as I said. I'm so happy that Keuchel got slapped with the L. I'm so happy about that. Albert Pujols also returned to St. Louis to face the Cardinals. Well, he faced the Cardinals before, but this is the first time he's returned to St. Louis since leaving to sign that massive deal with the Angels. So that's it, guys. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's not really much else to be said here. As I said, it was a fun night. When it comes to other stuff, but when it comes to the game, it was not a fun night. It was a very, very just boring, dry, plain, whatever you want to put it, whatever analogy you want to use. That's what this game was. It was a very, very just It was just Like, it wasn't that exciting. Like, so many runners left on base. It just was so frustrating. Especially, I think the most frustrating I was tonight was when Harp squared it up and this hit died on the one check. I literally slammed down my phone. I was so mad. I was so mad, but it's part of the game sometimes. You know, the win's going to have an impact on the game. So, and I guarantee you, I'm sure it's helped us sometimes and it hurts us. So, it all evens out eventually. So, you can't really get all too hung up on that. So, I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the likes and the subscriptions and everything. Every time I make a new video, as I said, the subscribers just keep going up. We're at 55 right now. I really appreciate all the support, guys. Keep it up, please. And as I said, Twitter, Instagram, my second channel, all in the link description below. Check it out. So that's it. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Come on, Vin Velasquez, go out there and get us a win, please. Thanks.